Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is January 2nd, 2014. Thank you all for tuning in. Welcome back. Hope everybody had a great holiday. But trading has begun again, and what we're going to see here is that the futures are trading lower by about 3.5 points. That's the S&P 500 E-minis. The NASDAQ futures are trading a little bit lower. They're down about 10 points at the moment. Right now to around 35.73.75 per contract. So again, not a great start to the new year, at least before the opening bell, but that's to be expected after you had this big run up into the end of the year. So we'll see if a little profit taking comes in or if some money comes out of this market. But there are a couple of things to go over. First and foremost, when you look at the foreign markets, the European markets are really a mixed bag of tricks. You do have the German DAX today down about almost 0.4, just a little bit over 0.4%. So it's a pretty big decline, or a pretty decent decline, I should say. Not a big decline, but Europe is under pressure. Really, most of the pressure is coming out of all of these reports. When you look at the European PMI surveys, it looks like France was down the biggest. Their PMI last night was 47. Anything under 50 is a sign of contraction in the economy. So we'll see how that plays out. But right now, when you look at the French CAC 40, that is down about 0.75% to start the new year. So again, that is a problem. Traders should watch for some volatility. I believe in TKC. This is a company called Turkcell. This is there's a lot of problems. Turkey is really getting hit today in the European markets. Turkey is down over 2%. I know we never talk about this that much, but believe it or not, it is going to become somewhat of a problem potentially this year. So this stock is getting hit. Has a good amount of support around $11 if it does get down to that level. But this is one stock I'm keeping an eye on today. Turkcell. This is a cell phone maker in Turkey, cell phone company, and TKC is the symbol, ticker symbol. TKF could also be under pressure today. Again, Turkey is down 2%. Watch the French CAC 40 as well. That could be under some more pressure, but somehow, some way, that does always seem to get supported, even though I don't understand it for the life of me. But we'll have to watch that pretty closely. Looking over the rest of Europe today, you want to be a little bit careful here with the European markets. We take a look at the FTSE 100. Today, that is down only about 0.2%. Not a big deal so far, but nonetheless, remember, England can print their own money, so they're a little bit in a different boat than the rest of Europe. When you can print your own money, you can keep things afloat a bit longer than everybody else. So again, European markets under a little bit of pressure for the most part. Turkey really getting slammed. I'm not sure of the news in Turkey last night, but I did see that the PMIs were down. I believe Turkey reported a PMI of 53.5 from 55, I believe, in November. So again, ugly numbers starting to come out of Europe, but we'll see how it all plays out. Last night, I believe the Nikkei 225 in Asia was closed, but you did have the Indian Bombay Sensex Index open, and I believe that was down about 1.2%. So keep Indian ADRs on the watch today. Stocks like Tata Motors could be under some pressure. Other stocks like Infosys, INFY, could be under some pressure. Also, the IFN, which is the India Fund, could be a little bit on the weaker side today. I don't know if it would be down all that much, but we could see some early weakness in a lot of the Indian ADRs to start the day here in the United States. Looking at the U.S. markets today, we'll take a look at Apple. Apple received a downgrade, I believe, from Wells Fargo. Again, I'm not sure we can make too much out of it. The stock right now in the pre-market is trading right here at $5.55. Closed at $5.61, so it is down a little bit. We can't make too much out of Apple. The big news today, in my opinion, really is gold. Gold is having a pretty good move this morning. If you take a look here at if you take a look here at Spot Gold, what you're going to see is that gold is trading up nearly $20. It's actually up $19.30 at the moment to $1221.60. This is a pretty good move for gold, so gold could be making a little rebound here. Traders want to watch that. Also, whenever you take a look at gold, you always want to watch the dollar-yen. And what I'm going to show you here is that you're going to see that the dollar-yen is starting to pull back. And dollar-yen goes lower, gold will go higher. That much I do know. So keep that on the radar. But gold, the GLD in particular, really making a pretty nice move here. It closed at 116.12 on Monday. On Tuesday, and today it is trading at 117.89 in a pre-market. So very, very good move for gold here. I like the action in gold right now. I think it's making a pretty good move. This can go higher today. Let's take a look at oil this morning. Oil is a little bit on the weaker side. You have light sweet crude down about 67 cents to 97.75 a barrel. We're going to take a look at the USO, which is a good proxy for light sweet crude. And really, oil right now kind of in a holding pattern. You do have bad weather patterns across the United States, especially in the Northeast with a big snowstorm. So that may keep prices buoyant, but we are starting to see oil slip a little bit here. It closed on Friday, the USO, at 35.32. Today it's trading at 34.95. So I would not be surprised to see a little bit of weakness, but I don't think it's going to be all that much, at least at the moment, when it comes to oil. Oil is still hanging in there pretty well, at least right now, especially with the cold weather in the United States and all of these big storm fronts, snowstorms, and such that are hitting, especially the East Coast at this time. So again, a little bit of downslide in oil, but ultimately oil's hanging in there pretty well, at least at the moment. Okay, so I think that covered everything that we wanted to talk about. Today is expected to be a little bit on the slower side. First day back after the new year, but the futures are down about 5 points at the moment. So you're going to see some weakness in this market, at least initially today. We'll see if the futures do come back. I'm not 100% sure of that. With the weakness in Europe today and also some weakness in Asia, we could see a little negative start to the year. So I would not rule that out. But again, hopefully we'll get some good day trading opportunities, and we'll see how that all plays out. With that said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet. Want to wish everybody a happy new year, and I will see you all on the charts. Take care now.